You're listening to the Hypnotic Empath, and I'm your host, Robyn Holm. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist, a BodyTalk practitioner, and an empowered empath with over 2 decades of experience helping sensitive souls like you reconnect with your power. This podcast is a space for deep healing, subconscious transformation, and real-world support. We'll do some guided hypnotherapy sessions, we'll talk to some incredible guests, and we'll help you learn to release what isn't yours, to protect your energy, and to finally feel safe being you. It's time to move from surviving to thriving. Let's get started. Hello and welcome to the Hypnotic Empath. I'm your host, Robyn Holm. I am so excited to talk to you today about one of the things that I consider to be the most important tool for empaths. Now, I work almost exclusively with empaths in my practice. That is not by design. It's just what was happening. I noticed that as I was working with clients, it seemed that every client I had was an empath, but they often didn't know it. And it's very possible that my definition of empath might be different than what you might find kicking around the internet. So I'm just going to start by saying what I believe an empath to be. Now, first of all, we all have the ability to have empathy. We can all feel for other people. We can all have the ability to put ourselves into other people's shoes. But when you are what I consider to be an actual empath, that is when you are picking up on your environment much more than other people generally do. You are picking up on the thoughts and feelings and emotions of other people. You're also running the data from your environment all the time. And this is a gift. It is a superpower. But if you don't know that that is happening to you, you might think that the thoughts and feelings and opinions from other people are actually your own. So that can be really confusing. So I always say with my clients, I like to put in this bubble of protection. Now, the subconscious mind loves imagery and metaphor. It's why we learn so well through stories and think fairy tales. It's why children learn so well through stories and us recounting what it is that we have been through. I have to know that when somebody else shares a story about something that they've been through, I can empathize with that, and it helps me to receive the lesson a little bit better. It helps us feel seen and heard. That's all from the subconscious. So the conscious mind is very critical and it's very logical. The subconscious mind loves imagery and metaphor and story and allegory. So that's why in hypnosis, we like to work with imagery and metaphor, because when we do, the critical mind is like, oh, I'm not needed here. And it can just check out. And then we can sneak in all of the really good, awesome things that we want your subconscious mind to believe during that hypnosis session. So today, I'm going to be guiding you on a beautiful beach journey, and we're going to be imagining that bubble of protection while I have you in hypnosis. So then we bypass the critical mind that might say, oh, that's dumb, and we've gone straight to the subconscious mind that's like, oh, I get that. That makes sense to me. Having a bubble of protection where other people's thoughts, opinions, and emotions can just bounce right off. Oh, I get that. And then it will be as if it is so in your daily life. I often have my clients say, oh, but I don't want to be protected from other people's thoughts and feelings and emotions and opinions because then I can't help. But then I remind them that the difference is this. With your bubble of protection, it's flexible. It can still allow you to see and feel and discern, because yes, that is your superpower. The difference is that you won't feel like other people's feelings and emotions and opinions are your responsibility. Empaths often can feel and see and hear what's going on in the environment, and then they feel responsible to fix it or change it or convince or help. Now, help is wonderful, and help is one of my most favorite things to do. But I've often in my life had a really hard time discerning between what was my responsibility to help with and what was just my responsibility to listen and observe and notice. So you can still notice and observe, but with the bubble of protection that we're going to put in today with our hypnosis session, you will be able to discern the difference between what is yours to help and fix and what is yours just to observe. And I hope that that will be really, really helpful for you. Before my own hypnotherapist put in the bubble of protection for me many, many years ago, I had a really hard time doing any kind of energy work. any kind of work where I was working one-on-one with people, because I would take it on. We would have a session. I was a BodyTalk practitioner before I was a clinical hypnotherapist. And we do a lot of moving of emotions out of the body. It's wonderful work. But I often found that I would take on their symptoms, or I would have their feelings stay with me after sessions. And I was getting really tired and really burnt out, even though I loved my work so much. And something very similar happened in the fitness industry. So once I had that bubble of protection, I was able to sit with people and observe and help and do the work without it coming into my own body. So it is the biggest gift. And I really wanted to share it with you, which is why I made this hypnosis recording today. It's just 20 minutes long. I also combined it in with sleep so that you can listen to this before you go to bed, or if in the middle of the day you have 20 minutes where you're really tired and want to take a rest, you will wake up from the hypnosis. Wake up, I say in quotation marks. You will wake up from the hypnosis feeling energized and like you just slept, but in 20 minutes. Or if you want to listen to it before you go to sleep, I've put it straight into your subconscious that you will be able to then drift into a deep and dreamless and restful sleep. So especially if you're a person that has a hard time shutting your mind down, or you're playing a lot in your mind about the day, in this hypnosis recording, you will be able to let that go. You will be able to release it so that you can calm your mind and feel more peaceful. And then every time you listen to the hypnosis recording, that image, that metaphor of the bubble of protection will get stronger and stronger. Now, there's another way that this can help you in your daily life. We're going to do something called an anchor. And so if you are just listening and not watching this, you can go ahead and put your thumb and finger together as if you were making an okay sign. And this is what we're going to call an anchor. So when I have you in hypnosis today, I'm going to say to you, once the bubble of protection has been imagined and is in place, is intact, I'm going to ask you to put your thumb and finger together. And then I'm going to suggest to your subconscious mind that every time you put your thumb and finger together in your daily life, you're going to be reminded of your bubble. So I like to call this bubbling up when I'm with my own clients. So I'll say, if you know you're going into a situation where you tend to take on a lot of other people's stuff, put your thumb and finger together, and that will help you remember that their stuff is going to bounce off your bubble, their opinions, their emotions. Or if you're having a moment where you're like, oh, I'm really feeling a lot of anxiety, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Thumb and finger together, that's your bubble, and you'll be able to discern if it's yours or if it's somebody else's and it's not yours at all. And then you can just release it. And the way that we release it is say, I release this to the universe. This isn't mine to carry. I release this to the universe. This isn't mine to carry. Now, the beautiful thing about the bubble of protection is it will let in anything that is for your highest good. So the beautiful, wonderful things that will help your life and make it better, they can come in through the bubble into your being. Anything that is not meant for you, that is not meant for your highest good, will bounce off that bubble out into the universe, never to return. Now, some of my clients will also say, okay, yes, I recognize that I don't need to take it into my body, but I also don't want to give it back to them. And so that's when I always say it will bounce off out into the universe, never to return. So you don't have to give it back to them. It can get transmuted out into the universe. So it's okay to release and let go of other people's burdens. It's okay to let go of other people's opinions of you and their judgments about you. You do not have to hold those. And once you have the bubble of protection in, and you practice it and you listen to the hypnosis recording a bunch of times, you're going to feel really a lot more confident in that. And your life as an empath will get easier. It will get easier to be in the world. You will be able to see the wonderful and beautiful things about the world and not feel so bombarded by and crushed by the hard and bad feelings. Not that you won't notice them. You just will be able to notice them with empathy, but not actually take them in or take them on. So I hope that is helpful. I hope you love it. The subconscious loves imagery and metaphor, and it loves repetition. So you can return back to this hypnosis recording as many times as you want. So take a note of when it starts on this recording so that you can go right back there and you could listen to it every day until you feel really strong in your bubble. The beautiful thing about being in that bubble of protection is it will allow you to get in touch with your intuition without it being clouded by other people's thoughts and opinions. It's a wonderful thing to practice. May it benefit your body. And I always like to say this or something greater. That's what I like to say to the universe. So with your bubble of protection, feeling amazing inside your bubble, thumb and finger together, it's this or it's something greater. We don't like to limit the universe. So may it bless you and bless your day. And thanks for tuning in. Hello, this is Robyn Holm. This hypnosis recording is designed to help you create and reinforce your beautiful bubble of protection. It will also gently guide you into a deep and restful sleep, which is why it's best to listen to it before bedtime or anytime you want to have a nap. If you have headphones, they will help make this experience feel even more immersive, but if not, that's perfectly fine. Simply place your phone on speaker and it will serve the same purpose. Because this recording is meant to bring you into a state of rest and peace, please remember, do not listen while driving or at any time when you need to be fully alert. And now let's get started. Go ahead now and just get comfortable. Lay back, relax, and know that this time is just for you. Let this time be like a gift from yourself to yourself, where you can fully relax, where you can fully let go, where you can fully meet your own needs. And as you lay down and as you rest, just go ahead and pay attention to your breath. And as you pay attention to your breath, allow your next inhale to become deeper, more expansive. So breathe all the way in. And as you breathe out, feel yourself already beginning to relax, to let go. The more you breathe, the more you relax. The more you relax, the more you let go. Breathing deeply, letting go completely. And as you breathe and as you let go, just go ahead and pay attention to any sounds that you might hear in the room. You might hear people moving around or pets rustling. You might even hear noises over here on this side of the recording. Just know that any and all sounds will bring you deeper within. Any and all sounds will bring you deeper and deeper into the peaceful, positive, powerful state of mind known as hypnosis, where you can fully let go, where you can heal, where you can recharge after a long day. Any and all sounds bringing you deeper within. And as you breathe and as you let go, go ahead and just pay attention to your eyelids. Just notice your eyelids. And in just a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyelids and look straight up into your eyebrows. So go ahead now, open your eyelids and look straight up into your eyebrows, and you're going to feel all the little teeny tiny muscles around your eyes stretching. That's it. And in just a moment, I'm going to count from 3 down to 1. And when I get to the number 1, I'll snap my fingers. You'll close your eyes and immediately double your relaxation. 3, 2, 1. Deeply relaxed. Feel that relaxation that you've created in your eyelids drifting into your forehead. Allow the forehead to let go. Relax. And now just allow that relaxation to spread into your cheek muscles. Relaxation spreading into your jaw muscles, letting go. Let that relaxation continue from your jaw to your neck. All those teeny tiny stiff muscles just letting go. Allow that relaxation to flow into your shoulders. Loose, limp, relaxed. Relaxation flowing now into your arms, all the way through your elbows and your wrists. Allow that relaxation to flow out the very tips of your fingers. Now I'll just ask you to return your attention to your eyelids. Just notice your eyelids and notice how they're probably already feeling so much more relaxed than they were just a moment ago. And in just a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyelids once again and look right up into your eyebrows. So go ahead now, peel those eyelids open and look right up into your eyebrows. That's it. Feel all those teeny tiny muscles stretching. And this time when I count from 3 down to 1, I'll snap my fingers. You'll close your eyes and immediately drop down into a trance state. 3, 2, 1. Deeply relaxed. Allow the relaxation that you've created in your eyelids to drift down through your lips and your chin, letting all that tension dissolve. Allow that relaxation to flow down the front of your throat, down into your chest through your collarbones, letting go. Allow the relaxation to flow like a wave into your belly. Allow the wave to continue through your hips, down into your legs. Allow that wave to continue through your knees, into your shins. Relaxation flowing through your ankles and all the way out the very tips of your toes, letting go now. And now feeling deeply relaxed, I'll just ask you to draw your attention back to your eyelids. And this time you're just going to prove to yourself that your eyelids are stuck shut. You're just going to prove to yourself just how relaxed your eyelids are in this moment. Knowing that the more relaxed your eyelids are, the more relaxed you are. And you're about to discover just how relaxed that is. So in just a moment, I'm just going to ask you to give your eyelids a little check, a little test. And I think you'll find that when you go to check your eyelids, when you go to test your eyelids, you'll find that they're so deeply shut, so relaxed, that you will feel even more relaxed. So go ahead now, check those eyelids. Just give them a little flutter. That's it. And when you're all done checking, take a big deep breath. Stop checking, let that breath out, and follow it down, deeper and deeper down now. And as you feel more and more relaxed with every word I say, in your mind's eye, imagine that you find yourself inside a spacious elevator. This is an extra special elevator. This is your elevator, and it's completely safe. You might even find that you've brought your comfy, cozy bed with you into the elevator. And as you rest here in the elevator, go ahead and look up over the doors, and you'll see that there are 20 floors in this elevator. And you know somehow by instinct that as the elevator travels downward, you will become more and more relaxed with every floor it passes. So go ahead now, imagining the elevator coming to life and beginning with floor number 20. 19, going deeper now. 18, more relaxed. 17, letting go. 16, going deeper. 15, fully relaxed now. 14, 13, feel the expansion. 12, 10, continuing to let go. 11, 9, 7, 8, 6, letting go now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The elevator comes to a stop. And as you rest here, you become curious of your surroundings. And you'll notice off to the side is a garbage can. It's time now to get up and head over to the garbage can. And into this garbage can, you can put anything that is keeping you from resting. Anything that might be standing in the way between you and a beautiful sleep. I want you to go ahead and just gather it up. It might be racing thoughts. It might be something physical. Your subconscious mind knows exactly what it is that's keeping you from having a peaceful sleep. And it's time to let it go. It's time to gather it up. This is the time. This is the place to let it go. So once you can imagine that you've gathered it up, I want you to go ahead and put it into the garbage can. And now the universe does not like a void. So any space, any place that was taken up with that thing that you just let go of, go ahead and fill it up with a beautiful golden light. Golden light of peace and ease. This golden light is just for you. It's filling all the spaces, all the places, filling up your cells with a deep inner knowing that everything is working out exactly as it should, that the universe is on your side. It feels so good to know that the universe is on your side. Feel that deep knowing filling your abdomen and your chest, knowing that everything is working out exactly as it is meant to. And with that confidence inside your very being, go ahead and head over to the elevator doors. And in just a moment, imagine those elevator doors opening, and you're going to find yourself on a beautiful tropical beach. So go ahead now, imagine the doors opening. Smell the salt air coming in through the doors, and it's time now to step out onto the beach. Go ahead now. What a beautiful tropical beach, and you notice that the sun is setting. The air is warm. The sand is soft beneath your feet, and the ocean stretches out before you, shimmering with the colors of the sky. With each step you take toward the shoreline, you relax more deeply. Notice how the waves roll in and out, perfectly in rhythm with your breath. And now as you walk toward the shore, you can feel the salty air on your cheeks. Feel how it lifts your soul. Begin to head down the beach now, walking slowly, walking mindfully. And as you walk, you notice a small pathway curving around a cluster of rocks. Something about this path feels inviting, as though it is meant just for you. You follow it, and as you turn the corner, you discover a hidden cove. Quiet, protected, sacred. This is your place of sanctuary. Here you feel peace. Here you feel safety. Here you can hear your own thoughts clearly, free from the noise of the outside world. Take a deep breath in and then release it fully. And know that whenever you breathe this way, you can return to this cove, feeling your nervous system relaxing, allowing peace with every deep breath you inhale, and with every exhale sinking down deeper into peace. And as you stand here observing your cove, you become aware of a beautiful shimmer all around you. This is your magical bubble of protection. It glows softly. It's light, yet strong and flexible. This is your magical bubble. The most wonderful thing about this magical bubble is it cannot be popped. This magical bubble is so strong, so flexible, that you could contract it all the way in until it fits over your body the way that your hand might fit into a glove. Or you could expand it all the way out anytime you need a little bit of extra space. And the most wonderful thing about this beautiful magical bubble is it keeps other people's thoughts, opinions, emotions, judgments off of you. Other people's thoughts and feelings and emotions and opinions will just bounce off your bubble out into the universe, never to return. Within this bubble, you are safe. You are free. You are whole. Within this bubble, you have the ability to discern what is yours and what isn't. You'll still be able to notice other people's feelings and emotions, sure, but they'll no longer come into your being, into your body. The bubble guarantees that they bounce off. They bounce away. And they won't return to the person who sent them. They'll go out into the universe, never to return. So it is safe to be in your bubble. It is good for you to be in your bubble. And I want you to go ahead and put your thumb and finger together as if you were making an OK sign. Every time you make this OK sign, you'll be reminded of the strength and the magic of your bubble. Every time you put your thumb and finger together the way you are right now, you will be reminded of the deep power of your magical bubble, how it keeps other people's feelings and judgments and emotions off of you, how within your bubble you are free and you are safe. So every time you put your thumb and finger together, you will be right back here in this bubble, in this place, knowing that you are free. And now, standing here within your bubble of protection, in your cove, feeling so light, so free, knowing you can return to this feeling anytime you want by putting your thumb and finger together, you notice something new in the cove. It's a beautiful yacht. Notice how it rests gently upon the water. It's waiting for you. And somehow you know by instinct that this yacht is calling you to come and rest. So as you walk along the dock, your bubble protection surrounds you still, and with each step you feel even lighter, even safer, even more at ease. You step onto the yacht, hearing the gentle creak of the wood beneath your feet, the water lapping softly around you. You move inside, through the door, and down a quiet hallway. At the end of this hallway, you find another door waiting. You open the door, and you step into your bedroom. It's peaceful. It's quiet and safe. Your room is perfectly designed for your comfort. The bed is soft and inviting. The air is calm and cool. As you lie down, you feel the gentle rocking of the yacht, back and forth, soothing you, cradling you, like being rocked as a child in a loving embrace. This rocking carries you deeper and deeper into peace. And as you rest here, you feel a deep and sweet knowing that your bubble of protection is always with you. Everywhere you go, in every circumstance, each and every day, your bubble surrounds you, protects you, and gives you the space to fully tune into yourself, to fully tune into your intuition, into your knowing. And anytime you need to be reminded of your bubble, you put your thumb and finger together, and you will know that this is so. And now as you lie here in your safe bed, rocked gently by the ocean, allow yourself to drift toward the deepest sleep. The night sky outside is filled with stars, guardians of your dreams. And while the moonlight dances softly across the waves, every sound, every breath carries you deeper into rest. And as you drift, allow these gentle truths to whisper through your mind. Soft affirmations weaving themselves into your dreams. I am safe. I am protected. I am supported. It's time to let go of the day now, to surrender to rest. I trust my body to renew itself. I trust my mind to quiet. I sleep deeply. I dream peacefully. And I awaken refreshed. I awaken renewed. And now here in just a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And knowing that as I do, you'll go deeper and deeper towards sleep. Knowing that when you awaken in the morning, you'll awaken refreshed, ready to take on your day, feeling energized, feeling wonderful, knowing you are safe and protected by your bubble. And this is so. And as I count, you'll transition from hypnosis into a deep sleep, a deep and healing sleep, knowing that you'll awaken, feeling amazing. 1, I am safe and protected. 2, I am supported. 3, I am deeply at peace. 4, I surrender to rest. And 5, drifting now, drifting.